Hey y'all, welcome back to the Beauty and Vision channel. My name is Tammy Ariola and I am your Emerald Goddess. Now y'all probably looking like, why is she all made up? Well, I had a photo shoot today and I was doing a photo shoot for my dance business. Yes, y'all. So I'm a dance fitness instructor in case you didn't know. Um, but yeah, I am ready to take this makeup off. I ain't even gonna lie about that. But I was like, let me get on here and just do what I gotta do because it's gonna be a whole, cleansing situation. So yeah, I wanted to do this first. So what I wanted to do was just do a quick recap of last week's video. So I was talking about how I um, started on my spiritual journey and my blueprint to peace. All right, so my very first thing that I did was ask for detachment from, as far as emotions, to money. Meaning, I didn't want to be so attached to money where if I didn't have money for certain bills or for things that I might want, I wouldn't get down and depressed and stressed about it. And then on the opposite end, I don't want to, when I do come into an abundance of money, I don't want to change and feel like it's a part of me or it's making me better than anybody. So, and I don't think that's gonna happen anyway. So yeah, I'm not worried. To be honest, I'm not worried about that. But even still, it's like um, they say that money enhances who you truly are, right? So if you are whatever it is you want to do, like if you might not be doing it because you don't have the money to do it. And I think about, like, wow, if I had a certain amount of money, like what would I do with it? And then I thought about what's the crazy things I might do with it. I don't know. The only thing I could probably see me doing is, like, you know, expensive is relative. So it's basically like today you'll say you're not going to pay for something because it costs a certain amount of money. But tomorrow, if you had that money in abundance, you might just purchase that, whatever that thing is, right? That's all it is. You people just say they're not going to spend a certain amount of money on something because they're not in a position to spend that money. They might really want it, but because of the money circumstances, they're like, yeah, nah. I get that, right? Got to be responsible. So, anyways, y'all, yeah. So, what I wanna do is also, because I don't think I included this in my last video, as far as the beginning of my journey and everything, the books. I want to talk about the books that also have played their part in my growth. So, one of the first books that I read was Vibrate Higher Daily by Lala Delia. All right, so Vibrate Higher Daily, it's a pink cover. Was very, and I probably should go back and listen to it because I like doing Audible. I'm more of an audio person. When I read, I tend to like read the same lines over and over again, and or maybe I can't process it, like the expression might be off. So I prefer to listen to the books. But yeah, so that's one of the things I want to include too, just in case, because someone did ask me, like, well, what books have you read that helped you along your journey? And I'll also share like some of the thought leaders that I've been following, and even like the and I used to not be into this, but like the tarot card readers, I'll share with you who I follow and whose readings have really resonated with me. I've never thought whether or not it was real or what. I just didn't. I didn't uh, step into that side of. I can't say. You know what? I take it back. I was operating under religion. So I was operating in Christianity. So, in Christianity, they're saying, like, nah, that's of the devil. You're not supposed to do that. Like, don't believe in that. So that's pretty much what that was. That's why I never stepped into that territory. But since I have found that it's very useful. It's good information. It's not like you're hanging on every word of it. It's really a lot of it's just confirmation. That's all it is a lot of it's confirmation. If you hear something and they're speaking life into you, yeah, then receive that life, because it's always going to be positive. Now, if something's going to be usually they're telling you something that might be going on in your life, and if it's information that resonates with you, that it resonates with you. That's all it is. All right, so this week, this is the second episode. So this week I'm talking about the next thing that I put out into the universe, the next request. So the first one was my emotional detachment from money. The next thing I asked for was confidence. I knew that I needed more confidence in my dance. That was the main thing. But really overall confidence, right? But I was noticing that I was holding on to some type of fear in my dance. I wasn't letting loose. I was still stiff in some areas. I was overthinking, when and I wouldn't be able to keep the choreography in my mind. So I wasn't able to flow through with the dance. So what ended up happening in me putting that request out, because what you do is you have to come to truth with yourself and know what you need to elevate yourself, to be that higher you. Okay, you need to be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I know this is what I need, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out in the universe. Once you put that request out into the universe, just let it be. Let it be. Don't try to seek it out yourself, figuring out, and then you will get frustrated because you feel like it's not happening quick enough for you. So what I did, once I put that out there, I just kept it moving with life, right? And then what ended up happening was I found a dance studio. Oh man, y'all, this is so amazing. So one of the things as a dancer that I feel is true, and I'm sure many dancers can agree, is that ballet is the true foundation of dance, right? Ballet will get you right. So I had never taken any professional classes, and I never really thought I could do ballet. So I found what ended up happening was I was looking for a ballet class for adults. I ended up finding it at this dance studio called Abundant. Yes, Abundant Dance Studio. And so I went there, took the class, loved it. And while I was there, I happened to look in the other room and was like, wait a minute, they dancing in heels? Listen, and I love me some heels, always have. And I seen the instructor and I was like, oh, she bad. So I decided to take the class. Y'all, it was up from there. So I started taking those two classes every single week. Ballet first and then heels. So that was helping me boost my confidence, build. And in that same year, I ended up seeing a post that was it was a dance what do you call it, a dance instructor, coach. He's a dance coach, and he was putting it out there that he's coaching people. Oh man, I contacted him immediately. I ended up getting 3 great months out of it, because it was just a financial thing. I couldn't keep up with the payments, but it was worth it. Those 3 months I got in, so I was learning contemporary, and that it's like an elevated ballet style. All right, but so I've gotten ballet, heels, and contemporary under my belt. All right, so I'm like, y'all, that really helped me with my confidence, like big time. And then it catapulted me to want to work on myself and keep dancing and doing my own thing. And yeah, and that was just like the boost that I truly needed. And it's a good thing that I can now add to my resume. So yeah, that was the beginning of my confidence being leveled up, you know. So yeah, it you really have to trust the universe. You have to trust your ancestors that they're gonna come through for you. Um, but yeah, that was the next thing. So confidence has definitely arrived. Okay, I am not. I've never been really a shy person, but like, just I guess over the years, um, you lose some of yourself. Sometimes you lose some of yourself, and and then too, I was getting out there with people that were a lot younger than me. Like in the classes I was taking, everybody was in their 20s. I'm old enough to be their mother, so I was like, oh man, I'm dancing, and it was some amazing dancers. They've been dancing since they were like 3 years old. So, and not that I was really comparing. It was just like, dang, I haven't had any training. They've been dancing for years with professional training, and here I come. But it doesn't matter. It's all about that passion in your heart. So I want to say this too: go after what you love to do. Like, go after what you love, and what you love will show up for you. All right. So this is the Beauty and Vision channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of when I post. Yeah, and I will see y'all again next Sunday. All right, take care. Love y'all.